What is up, everybody? It is your boy Alex, filming on my GoPro Hero 11 Black. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I have a story to tell you. So, my best friend RJ is on suspended leave. I don't know, but he was just being bullied at work by another friend, by just another student. And so he went berserk on Friday, and one of the teachers tried to calm the situation down, and apparently it's in the ER. And it was really sad. I was like, dude, come on. You had to freak out? And he's like, yeah. The chef was bullying me. I was being bullied. He was egging me on. And I was like, okay, so you can control yourself. He's like, oh, I have PTSD. I'm like, dude, okay, fine. You have PTSD, but you can't control yourself? Come on. Like, I have better control than that. And I get angry like all the time. But again, I don't have PTSD, so I don't know how the hell that works. But anyway, so I was like, okay, but that was kind of stupid of him. So he's on suspended leave. I don't think he said he talked to me today, like an hour and a half ago, and said he wasn't coming back. If you did give him the choice of coming back, he said he's gonna decline. I was like, okay, fine, decline, but I'm gonna miss you. You can just come and just not work. You can just come and just chill, do some academics. I don't know. There's stuff you can do. See if there's anything good in the vending machine today. I think they switched it this week. This one, look. So, yeah, that was unfortunate. Oh, look at that. We have Haribo Bears. Haribo Bears, nerds. I had that before. I think I did taste test on that. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4. This corner here. Maybe the Skittles. Where are the Skittles? There's Skittles. Yeah, the Skittles, the original and the tropical. But someone got really unlucky and couldn't get that. I'm not gonna shake the machine. I can't think I have enough strength to do that. But on to the drinks. These are all off-brand. There's no generic, there's all generic brands. 7-Up though, I could use the 7-Up right about now. One AW and maybe a chocolate milk. But look at the price, guys. Someone just D7, $2.75. I do not have that. Well, I do, but I'm not gonna spend it. I'm gonna download another freaking app on my phone. It takes up storage. Not gonna do that. But anyway, so RJ gets upset and says, I'm not coming back. I was like, dude, okay, fine, you're not coming back. It's great. Like, I hear you. That's unfortunate, but I respect your choice. And he's like, are there any more rumors? I'm like, dude, people have moved on. Like, people have moved on. Staff has moved on. We're not allowed to talk about it, but we still talk about it sometimes. And so I'm like, huh. And he was like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, you're gone. I say out of mind, no offense, but you're gone. So, that's unfortunate, but I miss him a lot. I think I'm gonna miss him a lot. So, yeah. I want to see if the cafeteria's open. I don't think the cafeteria's open. Is the rec open? No, one more time is it. Well, no, it's 12:43 and it's not open yet. Okay. So, really quick, update. So, I sent an email to Miss Misano, one of the leaders on campus. And I didn't really complain, but I just let her know what was going on. Because Sabrina Hicks and Jordan are both in their trade sometimes. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. That's kind of weird. But I'm just gonna say they are in their trade right now. So they're in their trade, right? And then suddenly, Sabrina one day says, "Oh, I'm in my trade. I go to academics." So this is the building I go to downstairs for my academics. There's 2 floors. And suddenly, I'm like, "Oh, shoot. Can I go to my work site? Because I've been here for a month. And I haven't even gotten my job yet. And I'm going to security, so there's really not much there to see. Because it's a waiting list. It's literally a waiting list." And I said, screw that. Like, come on. Like, if I would understand if they said, "Alex, you're going to be in academics until security opens up." But if that's the case, then I'm going to switch my trade to hotel and lodging. I think it's what it's called. Yeah, hotel and lodging. I just saw the newsletter. Hotel and lodging. Because I want to be in a trade. I need to come here to do academics. I'm smart. I'm a smart person. I got TABE, T-A-B-E, TABE out. I'm not going to TABE out anytime soon. I don't even know when I'm going to TABE. It's supposed to be, last week was supposed to be the week I was supposed to go, but they said this week or next week. I was like, okay, cool. And next week came, next week went, and it's the 3rd week and that email's been sent. Haven't TABed. So maybe this week, hopefully. It's just a big test to see how smart you are, where you are academically. So obviously I didn't pass math or English, but I'm trying. It's not as easy as you think. This is New Hampshire rules. It's like an SAT prep class. It's not really a class. It's just a test, SAT test thing that people do. So I was like, I gotta get the hell out of this place. Like, it's not that I don't want to be there. It's just so boring because if you guys have seen the class, I've filmed the class privately, and she will talk, and the English teacher will help you with English. If you're doing IXL and you're struggling with English, yes, she'll help you. She's really smart. She's good at that. But then she'll just turn on the news for no reason. I'm like, how the hell does this have to do anything with English? And she's like, oh, just watch CNN. I'm like, oh, watching CNN now. What the heck? Why are you watching CNN? But we're watching CNN. And I'm like, okay, so we're about the war in Ukraine, all that stuff. And I was like, wow, it's crazy. Like, I know there's a war in Russia, and I know there's a war in Ukraine. Oh no, the war is on Ukraine, I'm sorry, wow. No, there's not a war in Russia. Well, maybe there is a war in Russia. Probably. People are split between wanting to have a war and people don't want a war. But Vladimir Putin is the head leader, so whatever happens to him. But anyway, so I was just thinking, so that's unfortunate that RJ, one of my friends, got kicked out because he's being bullied. I was like, dude, he's like, I'm gonna sue this place. I'm like, dude, you can't sue this place. You can't sue government facility. You got the whole USA against you. You sue the government, you guys have like half of America on your side, and they're not gonna, no one's gonna give a shit. But he's like, oh, I can't sue them. There's nothing he can do. And I'm like, at least file a complaint. At least file a complaint. If you really don't feel like you were treated well, file a complaint. They'll probably process it and they'll probably disregard it because this place has such a high esteem. There's some lofty people up here that don't teach very well, aka Mrs. O from week 3 CPP. I showed you guys her classroom. Yeah, I filmed in her classroom. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it being in that class. Thank God I'm out of that. Well, guys, I passed the 10-minute mark, so this is going on YouTube. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I will get to you as soon as possible. I'll give your video either a like, and then if I like it, I'll reply later if it's a question, or if you just say hello. Just say hello. Like a couple of people have said hello in a couple of my videos, a couple of my recent videos. People have said just hello, and I'm like, hey, what's up? So it's nice. So yep. But again, like if you have any questions, of course, drop a comment. RJ, I'll give you some background. So RJ, I came to campus in November, right? Near the end of November. And he was, I guess, already on campus. He met me. He's a weird person, but if you get to understand where he's coming from, he's autistic, I think he said it was autistic. He told me what his condition was. I don't remember. I think it was autistic. But he just said, like, I have trouble making friends because he asks weird questions. Like, really inappropriately weird questions. At stupid times. Like, in the middle of the night, he'll call me. He's like, would you rather? And I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. And of course, I'm like, I have to answer because he's just curious. But I'm like, what the heck is going on in your little mind that you're so perverted? And then he yells at other people who make perverted jokes. I'm like, dude, you're a little bit of a hypocrite because you ask inappropriate questions to me, and I don't do anything about it because I like you. But I would report you for harassment or something because you ask so many inappropriate questions at such ungodly times. So don't get me wrong, but like, come on, bro. Think before you speak, okay? Think before you speak. But obviously he hasn't learned that lesson. So that's okay. He won't be here anymore, so I won't have to bother with him. Sure. I don't have money. You owe me anyway. Nope. I know.
Yo, Joe. Yo, you got a bed in your room? Huh? You got a bed in your room? Huh? You got a bed in your room?
No. Barely have anything in my room. They moved me.
Man's upstairs. Man's upstairs.
I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.